and welcome back, y'all. It is Thursday afternoon. It is December 22nd. With that being said, I'm back with my savings challenges. Now, I will be upfront and honest that I don't quite know exactly where some of these savings challenges are going to lead me to, what envelopes they're going to go into, but I actually finally got it set up. Now, I always retain the idea to be able to remove, add in, or change anything that I want with my savings challenges, but I'm going to try to stay as consistently as humanly possible. That's something this last year I was not consistent with, and I don't want to go there again. Also let you know that I am at 799 subscribers. When I woke up, I was at 800, but now I'm dropped down to 799. So when I reach 800 again, and I'm able to come back on here, which will be tomorrow, if I'm at 800, then next week I will be opening up the $25 Etsy gift card giveaway situation for reaching 800 subscribers. So just that notation there along the side as well for you. So what am I going to do for 2023? Well, I'm going to do some savings challenges, and I'm going to stop buying savings challenges, putting them to the side, laminating them, and then never doing them, because I didn't buy them to just buy them. I bought them to do them, and I have so many savings challenges. I could do one savings challenge every single month for probably 4 or 5 years and still have savings challenges I haven't touched. So just letting you know, I've got a ton in stock and I need to be using them. So as I go through here, I will tell you if I remember the name of the shop. I will let you know. If I don't and you want that challenge, let me know. I'll go back, I'll find it, and I'll make sure that you get that shop name. So our first scratcher here is from ADDY Designs. It's a little bit of a pricey scratcher. Cost me a little over $11 for this one, this little bitty one here. And it just came in. I did pay for this just recently, and it just came in. It is a $500 scratcher. What am I going to use this for? I'm not sure yet, but I wanted to have it. I do have one coming on its way as well from Making Money Moves shop. That is Cheryl over here on Etsy. Her name is Making Money Moves shop, but here on YouTube, it is Making Money Moves. So I have a scratcher coming in from her. It should have been here by now, and it's not anybody else's fault other than the mail is really heavy right now because, hello, we're right around the corner from Christmas holiday. People are doing last minute Christmas shopping, and our post office is at max capacity, and we've got snow, so it's slowing things down a bit. When that comes in, I will show you. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use hers for yet either, but when I figure it out, I will let you know, and I'll definitely be showing you that scratcher when it comes in. So I did purchase from from Making Money Moves, and I'm not quite sure exactly what I paid for it, but when it comes in, I'll go back and look and check. But ADDY Designs was just around $11, and that is expensive, but I love the scratcher. I do. I love it. So that's what I have for that. Now, let's talk about this scratcher, which I've had for umpteen years and a day and never used, and it's a shame because, hello, we all love Hands and Bands scratchers. In fact, I've bought 2 sets from her, and this is the part of the first set I want to say. In fact, I've got, let's break it down. I've got 5 $1,000 scratchers, and I've got one $500 scratcher from her. So you may be seeing this in rotation more than once because I may have to just slip another 1,000 scratcher in here, or maybe the 500 scratcher, we shall see. I originally was going to use this as my iPad, but then I balked away from it. I did get the iPad. Jessica uses it. It's an iPad 9th generation 256 gigabyte iPad I got from Verizon. I pay $15 a month. It is 100% zero APR. So with that being said, when I first was going to do it, I had iPad written up here, but I've decided to stick little stickers over it because I don't want the word iPad sitting up there. This is not going to be from iPad, I don't think. I'm not sure what capacity I'm going to use this in, but I'm going to figure it out. But when I do start using it next year, I've already scratched off a 10 from previous, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. And when I decide which envelope I'm going to use this for, then I'm going to go back, and the first week I will definitely do the 10 that's at the top, and then from then on out, I'll start scratching off these other ones. So first one, Hands and Bands, had it for a while, did not need to repurchase it, so it was already in my arsenal of savings challenges. The second one I'm going to show you right now here is another one from Hands and Bands. And I don't know why I haven't been using this either. I bought this a while back as well. This is the Pet Emergency Savings Fund, and it's got the different ones at the top that you can actually do whichever one you want. She also, I believe, has one that already has the amount in it. I want to say it's $250. I do have that one as well, but I want to kind of put, it'll be a 5, 10, and a 20 on the different icons, and I will be using this towards my pet vet envelope for 2023. That's an envelope that is pretty much at the moment never stopping, always going. You know, if your dog ever needs to go in for an emergency vet services at night or emergency surgeries or something unforeseen. Jaya has epileptic seizures. She also has been diagnosed with severe pancreatitis, and Tucker has had a tumor removed, which we're hoping will never grow back, but we're already seeing signs that something may be grown back. It is non-cancerous. It was tested, but just in case something happens, you never, it's like kids, you never want to just stop paying for emergency pet fund. It's kind of like as soon as something happens, as soon as you stop, something happens. So that is what I have. I already had that, so I didn't have to repay for that. Same with this one. I didn't have to repay for this one either. I've got two of these in here. This is for Danya, and this is for Jessica. This is the Sweet 16 from Crafted by Free, known here in the YouTube world as Budget with Free. So Danya will be 14 in April, and Jessica turns 13 on the 31st of January this coming next year. I'm going to go ahead and start ahead of time, and whatever money I save between now and they turn 16 will go towards helping them get a down payment for their first vehicle. So that is Danya and Jessica. Did not have to pay anything for it again because I had it in stock. Same thing with this. Didn't have to pay anything for this. Now, I don't remember which shop I got this from. If anybody's interested in it, just please let me know. I'll go back into Etsy and I'll find it. This is the $500 grocery challenge. Now, she allows you to print two. This is the first one, and they both come together as a packet. This one already has the denominations put into each apple. The second one that we'll be printing out when you purchase this actual challenge is one just set up like this, but it'll put a little apple at the top, and it'll have a little square so you can decide which each apple is for, and then you can put a total for that as well. If you don't want to do it that way, another way that you could do it for the one that you fill in yourself is you can decide to put each denomination in the apple, because they're clearly not defined like this. They don't have the amounts put in it. And as you can save, then you just write in the apple amounts. So I don't know what I'm going to do this $500 grocery challenge for, but I'm going to set it up for something for sure. The next one also I had in stock. So this is the 336 roll of dice that you see me stuff on Mondays in my savings challenges. Once I reach the 336, I don't know how much I have in there right now between there and my Capital One 360. I need to go over this weekend and figure out what all I have together. Once I reach a total of 360, it's definitely going to be going into our car fund for a down payment. The more money I have towards a down payment for the car, the less I'm going to need to either borrow or pay in payments. So I did not track. That's one thing you'll see coming up here in our next video. My goal setting for 2023 and things of that nature. And one thing is to be consistent with tracking. So I will be using this. I did not have to pay for this again. This is something I had in stock. I believe it was like 40 savings challenges for $2.50, I want to think, or $2.25 on Etsy. And it had a whole bunch of versions of this. It started at 170 and it goes all the way up to like a really big number. So I think there was like 10 versions, 8 or 10 versions of just roll the dice, but it had a whole bunch of different scenarios going on. One thing I do want to tell you is that if you are unable to purchase savings challenges, or if your no spin, low spin year coming up is telling you, you're not doing savings challenges, you're not purchasing for blah, 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 blah this year. If that's one of your goals, you can do this without even ever purchasing one of these. You can make these up on Canva yourself. You can get the free Canva version, not the pro like I have, and you can make one of these up. And then you don't need any dice. I can't see dice, y'all. All I gotta do is have my phone say, hey, Siri, choose a number between 1 and 6 if I'm doing like the 6 dice. If you want to do a 10-sided dice, you can say, hey, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 10. If you want a 20-sided dice, you don't ever have to go buy those sided dice, y'all. Just ask Siri, or if you have Google, hey, Google, pick a number between blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. That will actually work for you as well. I just want to drop that down because I do hear that there's a lot of people trying not to buy as much on Etsy this year, or they don't have the money to actually buy the savings challenges. So with that being said, now we're moving on to our 52-week blank savings challenge. I got this from Lisa Marie Budgets, and a quick shout out to her. It is her birthday today. She turned 48 years old, so happy birthday to Lisa Marie Budgets. I wish her very, very long, healthy life and many, many, many more birthdays to come. She posted this on her community post, asked for any of us who are interested to print this off and jump in with her starting in 2023. You put to each week what you can. You don't have to do the 52 week like the normal 52 weeks where first week you put $1, second week you put $2. you put in what you can and how much you can. Even if it's a penny, y'all, a penny will add up, trust me. So with that being said, I definitely printed it off. If you want a copy of this, it was absolutely free. Did not have to put in my email address, didn't have to subscribe to anything. Go to my community post, because I told her that I was going to be sharing her community post on my community post so that my subscribers can come over and grab that as well, and you can print this off for free yourself as well. And join us on the 52-week challenge starting in 2023 with Lisa Marie Budgets. Our next one is our bingo challenge. I did just recently buy this. I was going to have my son do it, but he was busy and we were configuring other things. And with that being said, I just went ahead and bought this. I believe it was $1.75. If you want this bingo challenge, please just let me know as well. And instead of having bingo balls off to the side or numbered things off to the side, because I can't see, y'all. I mean, like, hello, y'all know this. I'm just going to say, hey, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 75. It's already picked the number, then I'll say, hey, Siri, pick another number between 1 and 75 until I get this completely blotted in and done. And I am definitely going to be using this towards our car savings fund down payment. I just thought it would be a fun way to do that. Our last one on this one here is a blank month savings challenge. So I just wanted to throw this in case there was something I wanted to add on and I wanted to customize for myself. This did come from Useful Creatives, and it was part of the packet, one of the packets I've just recently bought for less than $3, y'all, and this was a bonus that she offered in the 12-month savings challenges that you saw that I have already put into my holiday and celebrations binder. So starting next week when I do my cash stuffing back up, and on Monday, you'll start seeing a lot of changes taking place. With that, she also included this blank month savings challenge in that bundle. And yeah, so I just recently purchased this. So you can see that most of the things I don't have to purchase because I already had it in stock. So that is that for that one. Now we're going to get into these. This is 40, y'all. 40 dashboards and trackers. Okay, y'all. Like, I did this. I don't even know why I did it on this type of paper. I should have did it on regular paper. But anyways, I will be photocopying these and putting the regular paper in here. And these will be going into one of my 3-inch binders, y'all. Yes. Another 3-inch binder. I will laminate every single one of these. Why? Because I want to have it. And I don't want to have to print out a whole bunch. Now, what I will say with Useful Creatives is that she broke them down, or he broke them down into 3 different sections. So you can print the first 15, then the next 15, and then the next. And so that is what I did, is I just, I'm just going to say go gun-ho and print them all. So that's exactly what I did. I just went gun-ho and printed them all out. So with that being said, this is a bunch of savings trackers, y'all, and it's the dashboards. Am I going to use them all? Most likely not. I'm going to have to go through here, pick out the ones that I want, and then that will match up with some of my savings challenge binders, envelopes, and use it that way. And then what I'm not going to use will go into a binder, and we'll do it that way. So, bunch of savings trackers, y'all, and this was, I want to say it was $2.45. $2, y'all. Like, hello, are you kidding me? $2.45 for all of these trackers. There was one I'm missing because it didn't print out exactly proper. It was a very last savings tracker that did not print out, and I was like, are you kidding me? So I might go back and just print that one last one. So there we go for that. I had to pick that up because, y'all, that was a little heavy. So with that being said, this is also from Useful Creatives. Let me flip this around a little bit for y'all. My desk is still a mess. I'm working on it, y'all. This is the Christmas tracker here that we have. And this came with one of Useful Creatives. I think it was a 12-month. The 12-month savings challenges month that I showed you for my Monday binder for my holiday and celebrations that I'm changing out to. So there's that one. This is the $100 challenges. And with that being said, y'all, I printed each one out twice, so I have it. This is the $200. Now, when you buy that 12-month savings challenges from Useful Creatives that I showed the other day in one of my videos, this is a bonus one that she gives you, or he gives you. I apologize. I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but this is the $200. And then for all of you who are like me and like to customize things as well, this one you could do as a customized one. And this will help me keep on track with my savings challenges portion for Christmas as well. So after that, we have that one too. Okay, so did I just get through all that? Yeah, I did. Okay, let me check this real quick because I wasn't quite sure if I put this in the wrong section or if this is in the right section. Nope, that's the right one. This one here is not from Useful Creatives. This is something my son made. If anybody wants me to try to link this, I can do my best to do so, or I can send it to you possibly by mail if I need to do that. I'm not quite sure how to do links yet. We're working on trying to figure that out. But my son made this. This is a Christmas Pets version. You saw a very small mini one that I had in my binder for holiday and celebrations this year for my Chihuahuas, but this is a bigger version of that. And my son created that, so I paid nothing for that. Our next one had to be laminated because I'm having an issue again with my copier. My son will have to redo that because it was cutting off part of it. I did finally get the copier back online today, but it's acting like a butt again. So we'll try to recopy this, but I did pull my laminated sheet out, and this is the 52-week Prepper Pantry List Challenge. Now, I did this last year on my Prep Pantry channel, and I regret taking $350 350 videos down. But in there, I showed you how to do this 52-week list in literally 2.5 months, and I showed you everything that was on the shelf, and people were just absolutely amazed. It's a lot more than what it looks like. But usually it's a maximum of $5 per week is what you spend extra with your grocery budget, and you just follow through what this is. This was on, oh my gosh, I forgot. I apologize. It may be down here at the very bottom. If it's not, just hit me up if you want this 52-week pantry prep list. And this is usually for 2 grown adults, y'all. So if you've got kids in your house or you have children in your house that are bigger like adults and eat like adults, you have to multiply and do things of this nature. But this list was specifically designed for 2 grown adults. And I had to manipulate it to add in 1 adult and 3 children. And then I had to throw in my dog. So you can manipulate this sheet. You can go ahead and go back over the sheet and say, hey, I'm not going to do this, but scratch this out. My household doesn't eat or use that, and then put something else in, and you can customize it yourself. I'll be doing this on my Prepper Pantry channel this next year. I'm going to be doing a 52-week prep list again. So I have that. Okay. After that, we have our yearly expenses. Now, this is something that I threw in because this is from, oh, and the Prepper list is actually free, so it didn't cost anything. This is from Forever Budgets. I already had this in stock as well, and I just want to start tracking some things. I want to see how much I spend a year in groceries. I want to see how much I spend in a year on my preps, and it's got lines down here and then amounts, and then you can do it section by months. I printed 2 of them. I think I might print more because I may want to do like 4 categories for this one, like groceries, preps, blah, 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 blah. And then repeat that all the way through this year. And then this section is for the exact same setup, but it may be for different items. Like I want to see how much I spend in a year on clothing. I want to see how much I spend a year on kids' clothing, how much I spend a year on this, household, things of that nature. So I'm wanting to track it by the year now. And this comes from Forever Budgets. That is here on YouTube as well as Etsy. And I printed this out a long time ago. And y'all, I didn't use it. So, hello, it's time to use these things, right? I didn't buy them, like I said, to just buy them. I bought them to actually use them. So, that is what we have for there. Our next one is just the Ultimate Savings Challenge book. This is what I'm giving away every single month starting in January of 2023. One lucky winner will win this all the way through December of 2023. Now, when you win it, you'll get it as a book, and it will come from Amazon, but I did laminate it. So I just wanted to show you that my son and I laminated front pages and back pages. Let me just take one out because I don't want to have to move everything all around, but it's laminated on the front, it's laminated on the back. Am I going to use every single one of these savings challenges? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, they get up really high. They get all the way up to 5,000. Now, what I did not laminate, but I do have over here to the side, are the trackers for these savings challenges. You get trackers in the back of the book as well. So it starts out at 50 and it goes all the way up to 5,000. So I laminated, with my son's help, all of these. So, I mean, there's just a ton. Cost you less than, I think it was right about less than $8 with taxes and everything else. I think it came out to $7.92 for the actual book. So if you're looking for a cheap way to get some savings challenges, $50 all the way up through 5,000, and it has trackers, is 12 trackers in the back as well. What I'm going to do with these is when I decide to use one, I'm going to pull it out of here. I'm going to photocopy it, get a paper copy so that I'm able to fill it in. These are my forever copies. I just pulled the book apart, had my son shore up the sides because they were not perforated, which is what I prefer to have done. And he shored up the sides. We laminate them, and that way when I want it, I can go back and reprint it over and over again on my copy machine, because I don't want to have to buy the book again. I just want to be able to use the challenges over and over again. And again, it just under, I want to say, I think it was $7.95 or $8 and something. So just so that you know, oops, we're going back. Just so that you know, if you want to laminate these, it's perfect, because then you don't have to worry about it. If you don't laminate it, you can just throw your book on the copy machine, do it at work, throw it on the copy machine, open it wide up, put both sides down on that page, and then you'll have a two-page worksheet that you can work on for savings challenge as well. So that's what we have for you today. These are our savings challenges. Next time that I talk to you, hold on, one thing before I go, forgot to mention. If you haven't ran over to Liz and Les, please do. She is talking about some challenges that are absolutely free. I have not printed off the sheet yet, so I don't want to really discuss what the situation is. I want you to run over to Liz and Les and watch the video that she had up yesterday about a non-zero challenge. And there's another challenge. I'm not going to say exactly what it is. But anyways, because I want you to run over to Liz and Les, and I want you to see what she's got going on. But she does have a free printable, too, for you guys to jump in and do another savings challenge with her starting in 2023. I already let her know that I'm going to be starting that with her as well. So next time I come back, I will show you that, but I don't want to speak about it again because I want you to run to Liz and Les and listen to her speak about it and explain the whole situation. So till next time, questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, throw them in the comment section down below. Email me at my email address down below. Go ahead and email me over on Instagram with my Instagram name down below. And we'll catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits Budgets is out.